How you doing? This is Kento from Kamiyamapt Physical Therapy. In today's video, we're going to talk about how a shoe can affect your posture or back. Specifically, we're going to talk about how a lift in the shoe can lead to certain things in your posture or lead to like a back tension. So in this video's context, we're going to talk generally in this video how there's two types of shoes. A shoe that has minimal to no heel lift, which is kind of like a barefoot shoe. So Lens shoes is a kind of a very good barefoot shoe where there's no heel raise and it just kind of straight through. So it kind of acts more like the foot itself. And there are shoes kind of like these where there's a little bit of a heel raise, which is common to many sneakers nowadays, and there's a little bit of a slant going down. And we're going to talk about how that could affect our body and brain. So if we talk about the heel lift shoe, there's a slight bit of incline. So we're going to make this little triangle here where this is the heel and this is where the toes are. So you're a little bit in an incline. What that does, imagine yourself kind of in a slight bit of downhill. What that leads for the top of the head to do is lean forward. Or in other words, you are falling forward. But our brain, especially the in-ear system, is meant to fight against gravity so you can stand vertically against gravity. So you're going to probably have compensations. So I'm going to show that now. I'm going to stand up. This is one example. So imagine right now there's no heel lift because I am just in my socks and kind of go in this direction here. And what we're going to do is imagine I have a heel lift where I have to lift my heel. And what it eventually will do is the body's going to lean forward, and if it stays leaning forward the way it is right now, it's very energy inefficient. It's too much energy on the brain. So to eventually make it so it's not as energy inefficient, the body will compensate, and because the heel can't go down, it will kind of curve your back in order to stay center of the center of gravity and against gravity and also the way it is. So when it kind of stays there, the body has to compensate, and the compensation comes from the neck, from the shoulder or the back, which may lead to the posture and back overcompensating. I hope this helps. This is not, there's many ways to compensate, but this is kind of a certain way to understand that when you change the environment of your body, hence the heel lift, it changes how this whole body and brain has to adapt to gravity. I hope this makes sense. Feel free to contact me for any questions.